Hey guys, it's Matt. Springtime is upon us, at least for those of us in North America, which means new growth, new life, additions to one's family, which includes a new knife. And so here it is. This is Kyley Harris's CKC belt knife, recent addition to my collection. I love it so far. A few specs to get out of the way. First up is its standard L6 tool steel. That's what Kyley's usually dealing with. He is starting to make some new blades out of 01, but it is L6 carbon tool steel. The blade length, namely from the tip down to the heel, is 4.5 inches. The blade spine, or the thickness of the blade, is right at 1/10 of an inch. The Rockwell rating on it is at 58. The knife itself weighs in at 4.43 ounces, at least mine does, and that comes up to 125.6 grams. The sheath is 3.085 ounces and 87.5 grams. Again, that's my sheath. Yours will vary since these are handmade. The total weight for both being 7.5 ounces roughly, and roughly 210 grams. Without wasting any more of your time, I want to go ahead and start with the review and showing what this can do. First up, right about here, I want to start showing me cutting through some 16 gauge speaker wire. This is going to be an unedited portion of the video, so it's going to stay there the whole time. Forgive me if a lot of these picture-in-picture things, which I'm going to use in the video, is a little too much, and if it is, just write a comment below, and I promise you in future videos I'll take them out. I'm trying to cram everything into 10 minutes for you. Alright, here we go. Alright guys, I thought a good test for Kyley's new CKC belt knife would be exactly what I'm intending on using it for, which is a kitchen knife. And tonight I'm going to saute me up some vegetables as part of my dinner. Got some red onion, some mini sweet peppers, some baby carrots, a little bit of broccoli, and a better way to saute is not using oil. It's using some kind of liquid. It could be some kind of fruit juice. It could be some kind of broth. It could be even vinegar if you wanted to. I'm choosing to use low sodium vegetable broth. But that is a better way to saute your vegetables, and let's try it out. I like to have some small pieces of onion mixed in with some larger pieces. So I'll put in everything in just like this into the pan. Alright, while the vegetables are starting to saute, while the heat's starting to come up, I wanted to compare the belt knife. It's a bigger knife and a bigger spine than the other two I want to compare it to. The first is just a normal Pampered Chef paring knife that I use a lot for fruit and vegetables. Another one is the K4 cold steel knife, the craton handle. And both of these obviously have a very thinner spine compared to the thinner blade than the belt knife. But I'm just curious to see how well this performs compared to the thinner blades. I don't expect it to be as clean a slicer. At least that's just my first initial guess, but I want to try it real quick on the tomato. Still a very clean slice. I actually feel like I have more friction with this one. Try this again. Yeah, that's not bad. For a thicker blade, this steel cuts really clean. If I cut this just in such a way, just in virtue of the fact that it's a thinner blade, this still cuts really nicely. But that's clean. And then finally, obviously, the paring knife needs to be sharpened a little bit, but it's hard to beat these when they're nice and sharp. But the belt knife does a very good job. You can actually see the knife through the membrane of the tomato. I am liking it.